Mobs. Minecraft has a lot of them. With over 70 different mobs in all very different areas of the game, it can be hard to recognize how many there really are. So that's why I want to collect every one I possibly can. First though, if I do want to collect them, I'll need somewhere for them all to go, so in this video I'll be building a zoo. Let's get straight into placing down the basics. I found a relatively even plains biome to use, but it needs to be completely flat. So, I started with lowering the area evenly and making the whole base stone. After that was done, I next built an entrance. Here you can see I managed to misspell the word zoo. But I quickly corrected it. Finally I added some fencing around the outside. Now that I have the basics down, I should probably explain what my plan was. I got every mob in the game and split them into 6 different areas. Then I would make these 6 areas with an entrance followed by a straight walkway and enclosures either side. All these areas will be around the edge, so I need to add some things in the middle to make it a bit more interesting. I added some entrance buildings, some shops, and stools. I then made the entrances to all the areas, and then spent a while building them. As there are 6 of them, I decided to show you them together, so you can choose which area to watch. We have the farm area, cold enclosure, dungeon, nether room, aquarium, and jungle. In the farm area I started by making a raised ground. The cold enclosure was small and simple with snow and ice, whereas the dungeon was dug into the ground and the largest. I went into the nether and dug into a wall for the nether room. The aquarium started with a big building. And finally the jungle was also small but had its own environment. In the dungeon I added mossy stone bricks for texturing. In the jungle zone I spent a while fitting the leaves with trees, lighting and vines. In the farm area I cut down trees to extend the platform. And finally they were all done. But we aren't completely finished yet. This area is flat, but not entirely. Meaning most areas are floating and look quite unnatural. So that means it's time for terraforming. It is finally all coming together, but there's one thing left. The actual main area is looking pretty boring, and is dark as well. So to combat both of these, I added lighting. But finally, everything is done. that the zoo is built, get ready for part 2, where I'll be collecting every mob in the game. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and watch more.